I'll do steak.
I eat steak.
Can you hear me? There we go. You ain't had one of mine yet. I'll go ahead and hook it up.
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Legends of the Past and Future show. I am your absolute favorite entrepreneur, Ayana Young, and I have with me Armand Wallace and our big brother, Roger Parker. Say hi, guys.
How you doing? What's going on, everybody? How everybody doing? Just waiting. Armin don't never do it like that. But anyway, it's all straight. Happy to be here.
Tonight's show is sponsored by blank. You know what that blank could be? It could be your company. That's right. The Legends from the Past and Future show is seeking sponsors at this time. So if that is you, if you would like to help brighten the future for our youth, by sponsoring the Legends from the Past and Future show and helping us to provide scholarships and internships for college students, we welcome you. Please reach out to Armand Wallace for further information. And guys, I don't know about you, but it has been scorching outside. I don't recall at any point in my life, and I've been around for a little while,
Little.
where it has been consecutive triple digits. Like, what are you guys doing to stay cool?
I'm staying in the house myself. I haven't been out there. all up in the AC.
I don't have the luxury of staying in the house.
What now?
I've been going to the gym and stuff, so I just have to watch it. You
So
got to
you-
watch
so
it
you're
when you
still
out
in
there. Got to make
AC
sure you
for the gym.
hydrate and all that good stuff.
So you're freeloading from the gym off the AC.
Yep,
That's what you're doing. That's right. You got on that.
I'm a member. I pay for that. That's my AC. I spend the money every month. That's my AC. Actually, everybody
Now,
else
Roger,
living off my AC.
Now, Roger, I know in my gym,
Huh?
you're not. I know at my gym, you're not allowed to train people. Are you allowed to train people in your gym?
No. I didn't know. You can't train people in the gym I go to. But I have a facility in my neighborhood where I was training people. And because of what I was training them to do was to pull guard duty at the embassies. So we had other things we had to do. They had a PT test that I trained them for. We did that at AACC. Then I had some old friends up at Fort Meade. I had to take them to the range, show them how to shoot, show them how to shoot, discharge their weapons. We had to do some road marches and, out here on the bicycle path. So it was a lot that I put those individuals through because I had males and females.
Not in
But
the
they
heat,
all
though,
gone
right?
now. They all scattered. One
Oh,
went
okay.
to
So you guys
Ireland.
haven't been out in the heat.
No.
That's
This
great.
was before. No. Well, when I was training people, I had to take them out in the heat because some of them went to the desert. So they had to get used to them. But desert heat is different from this heat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
you have to get 'em
One of
out
the things
there
I've
and
been
get 'em
doing to
started.
stay cool is, I found some special milkshakes. I'm not going to say how special.
Yeah.
I won't say
How
how
much
special.
liquor in them? That's
I won't tell you where to get it from,
how
but
much liquor in the
just
milk?
know they've been special and they've been helping me out a lot.
How much liquor in them milkshakes to keep you squared away?
That makes it a little bit counterproductive, right?
Yeah. I don't know if you sitting in, a lot of people sitting in their house drinking margaritas and whatnot in their air conditioning. It seemed to be working for them.
Pina coladas, all the frozen drinks, right?
There you go. Let's get it all. Let's pull it out the
All right,
refrigerator
good
and sit
evening.
down.
Let's see. Yeah. We have a couple viewers with us. Kenny Adams says, "My brothers."
What's up, brother?
You know, because I'm not
What's
here.
up, Kenny?
I'm just talking to y'all.
A song about
Lenny Knight says. Lenny Knight says, "Good evening, family."
There you go. That's everybody.
Wait a minute. Lenny said, is Lenny the one that was calling our mom out the last time? Because Lenny's off the chain. He said, wasn't it a song about milkshakes?
He's off the chain.
That's
we
Lenny.
Won't repeat that song either.
That's Lenny.
There's somebody named Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Says, hello, everyone. In Orlando, Mackle. Hopefully, I didn't slaughter the name. Says, what's up, guys?
Mako. Yeah, we call him Lodi. That's my cousin.
Just call him Slugger. Wow. That's all. He answers to Slugger. He's a slugger.
So tonight we have an extra special guest here tonight. They're not quite with us just yet, but if you have a memory of this person, I know I didn't grow up in Annapolis, but if you have a memory of him or something you want to share before we bring him on, just know that it's someone whose work we have all benefited from, whether you've known him or you haven't. He's an Annapolis icon. He's a football legend. He's a champion for workers' rights. So, Armand, how do you know him?
I used to watch him play football for the Flames. He was just an awesome quarterback for the Flames. He is just amazing.
And what skills did you pick up from him on the football field?
Well, I didn't play quarterback, so I played linebacker and lineman. I didn't play quarterback, but what
for him and Army,
the way that he would just pull out. The game was lost. It was lost, but he would pull out a victory somehow in the last seconds of games. Man, he was just amazing. I never seen him lose a game. Yeah, he's a definite.
Perfect. Looks like we lost Roger for some reason. Where did Roger go?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Well, we do want to welcome our guest tonight. It is none other than Annapolis icon, football legend, and champion for workers' rights, Elton Snowden. Welcome to the show.
Hey, King, how you doing? Kyra, can you sit on him? Kyra, sit on him. There you go.
Good evening, Mr. Snowden.
Yes. Hey, Elton, can you hear us? Give me a second, okay?
Okay. So while we're waiting and they're working through their technical difficulties, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank the listening audience, our viewers, for all of your support. We are up to 60,000 views. We only started a few short months ago. We're up to 60,000 views. We also are up to almost 2,000 followers on YouTube. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please go over to YouTube and you want to subscribe to Legends from the Past TV. That's Legends from the Past TV. We thank you if you have already subscribed. And, get your kids' phones and your husband's phones and your wife's phones, your mom and your sister's phones, and go ahead over to YouTube and click the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. We appreciate your support. And I also appreciate the Oh, I was lagging a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember, I mentioned a few stores a few weeks ago when I was interviewed, and some of you have gone out and you have done amazing things there by supporting those businesses. So I truly, truly appreciate it. All right, looks like Roger's back. Hey, Roger.
Yeah, that storm beat me down on this end.
Is that what's going on? Okay.
Yeah, it took my Wi-Fi out.
Yeah, all right, so. Armand, have we worked through the difficult? Okay, there we go. We have Mr. Snowden back with us. And are you guys able to hear us?
Yes, we are.
Awesome. All right, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Legends from the Past and Future show.
I'm pleased to be here. Watch your food, please.
We are blessed to have you. So, Mr. Snowden, I'm going to go ahead and get started. My first question is, I just want you to kind of take us back through memory lane. Let us know where you grew up and who was influential in your life at that time.
Well, to start with, dear, I was born in the last house on Clay Street in Annapolis during that day and time. Long, long time ago.
Yeah, because you're 85 years young. Is that right?
Oh, let me see. Let me think. You know, when you're 86, the lost legs, you got to take a little while. I'm just kidding. Yes. We got to put it in humor in this thing. You know what I mean? Hello?
Yes, sir.
If heaven is high,
yes, sir.
If heaven is high, hell is what?
Low, huh?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's got to be that storm.
Did he blink on?
It's got to be that storm.
Yeah, he down here by me, right?
He's
down here by me.
He's in Bywaters.
He in Bywaters. Yeah, it's kicking up down here on this end.
Yeah,
because it took my Wi-Fi out, then it popped it back in.
All right, I'm gonna drop off for a second, okay?
All right, because it's kind of rough on this end. It's kind of rough.
Right, Roger.
How you been doing, Ayana?
I've been doing good. How about you? How about you? It's been a minute.
Yeah. I'm hanging on in there, getting my stuff back together, doing well with my medical issues and stuff. I never thought that I would have any medical issues after all the stuff I went through in the military. I just thought I was impervious to harm. But I realized now I was just young.
So kind of talk about, what you have done to get yourself back on track.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, I don't know if Armin told you, I got 4 degrees. One of them is health, fitness, and exercise studies. So I once they got me to the level where I get with you. He back now, Armin.
He's back.
Okay, King. Awesome. So you were sharing with us that heaven is high and hell is
low. Hell is low.
It's hard.
I see. I thought they told you.
They told you on the show.
Oh, see.
So you were telling us about your childhood, where you grew up, the things you enjoyed, who was influential.
Believe it or not, I was born on a street called Clay Street, and I was born in the last house on Clay Street in 19 what? You see that when we say something, and also what?
Tell them about your childhood.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my younger years. I was born on Clay Street,
You already told me that.
and there's really not a whole lot to talk about it other than I've always participated in a lot of different things when I was growing up. And one of the real things I really love about myself was when I got the union for the city of Annapolis, and that made me feel pretty good. But to not to do something and not have it recognized, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
So, what was it that you did for the city of Annapolis that got you recognized or didn't get you recognized?
Okay, listen to this. I have no idea. Sitting here telling you now at the age of 85, I don't
Mhm.
know what in the world made me inspire me to go to Baltimore and try to get the union for City of Annapolis. I did not know my way around in Baltimore. I was slow on catching the bus. I was just a mess, but I was still trying it. And when I wind up at one of the conventions that they have when you go for president.
Mhm.
So what I did from there, I went to the office. They were directing me where to go and what to do. Okay, now I'm young. I really don't understand Baltimore at all. So anyway, I followed and swallowed my pride, and I went on 11. And they would, I would go in there and explain to them that my presence here is to attempt to get union for the city of Annapolis. Then they
Yes.
would send me to another office. Then I would go over there. Then they would send another. And during that time, sir, I wasn't aware. All they had to do was when you transfer one thing to another. In other words, all they had to do is tell me that they could. Well, I'm just kind of trying to think of it. And anyway, they would send me places where I didn't know where I was really going because I didn't know that much about Baltimore. But anyway, I still stuck with it, and I wound up meeting the right people. And when I met the right people in Baltimore, then I more or less got more confidence in what I was doing.
Mm.
Damn. Oh, he back.
And so from there, I was never pressed about anybody or anything knowing my recognition as far as what I have done, et cetera, et cetera. But it was a good experience for me as a man
Mm.
to have taken on such a big role, just trying to discipline myself enough to understand where I'm going, but what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But other than that, it was a very educational thing for myself, and it really was.
It didn't get
It even
recognized.
covers it, huh?
It didn't get recognized.
But yeah. Well, one thing that really bothered me for quite some time was I didn't expect it, but I never really got my props called being really recognized.
Mhm.
I had a few friends of mine that were dedicated to me and still are that brought this occasion about because they were down here talking to me one day and they got to understanding the history I was talking about because I was talking about this back in the 30s, man. And when I attempted the union for City of Annapolis, it was a learning experience, real learning experience for me as a person.
Mm.
And then from there, I grew into a man. And then I can sit here and tell you now, my presence talking to you is so delightful because I never expected anything of this sort, because it was so unimportant to me. I know
Mm.
what was important to me, was my spiritual father, and I left it at that, sir. I really did. But
Yeah.
I am so happy to have had this experience going through this interview. I really, really do.
Yeah. Well,
So you
this is
played
something that.
football.
There we go.
Yeah, yeah, I played court. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Please listen to this because this is one of the things that was really, really happened to me. When I was playing football for Base High School, I could throw the football off the field. This particular game, we were playing a team called Armstrong. Armstrong was a football team from Washington, D.C., and it was a technical school, meaning You could go to college. I mean, you could go to service and come back home and play football. We weren't allowed to do that in Maryland. So anyway, this particular day we played Armstrong. They got us. They had us by something like 7 points. We were down inside our own 20-yard line. And the coach of the team, Mr. Webb, sent the play and told me to punt the ball. So I said, okay. I got in the huddle and I told everybody, just get there and tighten the hole, baby. And I had a flanker. His name was Earl Langford. When I walked out the huddle and he looked at me and I shook my head, it was on. When that man snapped that football to me, I took 2 steps back and I knew I threw that football 80 yards. And I ain't never seen that much excitement made by a group of people in my entire life. That's no joke. But that's what about
Let them ask you some questions.
okay,
80
but
yards. Wow.
huh?
80 yards. Wow, that's amazing.
Man, it was a gift I had, man. I could throw the football like that. Hey, look. I'm gonna share this with you. Uh, when I was young, and we were living in a place called College Creek Terrace in Annapolis.
Mhm.
We used to go behind the apartments and play football in the evening. This particular evening, after we had finished playing, my brother had his team and I had my team, and we come walking on the field. These two men came walking towards me, and I got kind of shaky. And they said, "Your name Elton Snowden?" I said, "Yes, it is. Yes, it is." They say, "How would you mind coming to?" I'm trying. Wait a minute, don't let me lose the name. Where I went to school. Where I went to school, and and I said, "You gonna have to ask my mother." So anyway, they took me. I walked them over to the house, and they went in, and she was so delightful and happy. And she said, "Yeah." And I'm trying to think about the college. The name of the college, South Carolina State College. South Carolina State College. That's what it was. South Carolina State College.
Some more questions. They're gonna ask you some more questions.
Okay, okay. So what you mean? Let them talk? Or what?
Yes.
Okay.
But
You,
they ask
you
you
know,
questions.
this is your night, okay? This is your night.
Is
This
it
is
really?
this
Oh,
is
I should have cut
this
him
is
off.
your night. This
Oh,
is your history. You take your time and you this is your night. You're the
okay.
legend, okay?
And
All
tell it
right.
like it is. Tell it like it
Tell it like
TIS
it
that
is.
they say.
That's right. That's right. Good,
I'm
Roger.
happy for this. I'm very, very happy for this opportunity. Believe me.
So just pay
It's
attention.
well deserved.
Well,
It's
thank
well
you.
deserved. Yeah.
Well, what's the old saying? Well done, my son.
Well done, my son. That's right.
You better bet it.
Roger, you got something you want to ask him?
Mr. Snowden. So when you got to South Carolina, that's where you played football at college. What happened
Yeah.
after that?
Oh, that's a good question. You can laugh at this. Okay, when I get on the train, which was in Annapolis, when I got on the train and went to South Carolina State College, when I get off the train and take my bags and things, and I see the cab driver over there. So I waved at the cab driver and I gave him the impression, I guess, that I thought I was all that. So anyway, the cab driver came over and said, "Can I help you, sir?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going to South Carolina State College, old country boy. I'm going to South Carolina State College." The cab driver said, "Okay, get in, son." And he must have rode me around for, I know, at least 10 minutes. I'm telling the boys in school, when they came back to school, I'm telling them this. So anyway, when I got back and I was telling to the boys, come find out the school was right across from where the cab was. And man, they laughed at me a whole year almost. And they all they like, I got hey, taxi cab, yeah, big time. Yes, sir, I got
Career. What's your career after college?
you. Yeah. Well, look, another thing too. When I was at the college, South Carolina State College, it was a good experience too, but believe it or not, it was a frightening experience because I hadn't been anywhere. I was just going down to school because I could play pretty good football. But anyway, once I got there and started moving around and doing things, and They didn't pick when because I could throw the football so well. I didn't get much time to play. Plus, I was a rookie, But the fans used to come down there during practice and watch me throw that ball. Man, they would applaud like I just sung a song, son.
Wow. Wow.
They want to know what you do after college.
What did I do after college?
Yeah, he said after North Carolina State, what did you do?
After.
Job with the city or what you
Oh, okay. Well, basically, to reflect back on some of the things I did when I came home when I came home from school was mainly I went to work and got a job at it was a mental institution that was just had opened up. I forget the name of it.
Perkins. Perkins.
Yeah, Perkins State Hospital. Yeah, Perkins State Hospital, and I worked there for a while, and then I took my money, earnings, and I helped to send my brother to school, and he did go to school and finish. I call him brains. I mean, he really got a good brain in his head. I mean, he quick with his words and everything. I'm not kidding. His name is Donald Snowden. Let it be known. But anyway, man, my life had been fulfilling because, I've always lived within the spirit. I
Yeah.
never felt no bigger than I was. Never did the fake job of doing this and doing that. I was always truthful and faithful to what I was saying, because that was my belief. And that's one.
Wait for extras. I have a question.
So, King, we're gonna take a 30-second commercial, okay? And
Okay.
then we're gonna get
Okay.
back to the questioning. Okay?
Okay.
30
Thank,
seconds.
thank you.
Yeah, it's beast mode time. No mercy, no excuses. We dominate, we destroy, hypertrophy. Let's get it. Let's get it. Wake up early, ready to grind. I am pumping with fitness behind. No pain, no fear, I'm in the zone. This is my house, my muscle throne. Weights clanging, feel the power. Push it harder, hour after hour. Chest on fire, legs gonna burst. Mindset savage, I'm the first. That's heavy, feel that strain. Pure aggression in my veins. Back on fire, veins bumping out. Every rep, hear me shout. Bench press.
She's coming, y'all. She's coming. She'll be with us on the 31st. Back to you, King. Go ahead, Ayana.
All right, all right. That was what a commercial. All right. So you talked about some of the things you did with football. You talked about working at Perkins. What was that experience like?
Which one?
Perkins.
Working at Perkins.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, listen. When I first started,
So Daryl gets in the picture and we lose him.
Go ahead, tell him.
Okay, you're back.
yeah.
So tell us about working at Perkins.
Oh, at Clifton Perkins, yeah. When I got the job, I was the main person on Ward 2. Ward 2 was the lockup. Now the rule was when you go back where the prison where they go
Take your time. Take your time.
when you go back to where their cellmates were
The patients.
patients, yeah, you had to leave with the front desk. So this particular day, for some reason, I kept the key on me. I went inside and then I locked myself in there with them. And I was so crazy. I went over there and locked the patient's door. The patient came out there with the mattress and I hit the floor and it was on. And that was a frightening experience. I was just a young man. Clifton T. Perkins Hospital. I never forget it. I don't know. He was just sick. He was just sick. All he knew was he was gonna try to get this door open. and the main thing he told me says, Elton, please don't go in the lockup area with your key. You know me, I was at that time. My brain was saying I couldn't. We couldn't tell me much. As far as that go. But all in all, I'm so happy with myself and with. Huh? Oh, okay.
Well, your family is so proud of you. There are a lot of comments in the chat.
I am also so proud of my family, and you all too. Okay.
Thank you so much. And so, one of your family members, I don't know what their name is, but they're on their name here is Health Talk. They said you're their favorite uncle, mentor, and coach.
That's nice.
Tavelin Tuffy says, bringing greetings from Atlanta, Georgia. Blessed to witness this interview with my uncle. He has made our family so proud.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Give me some more. Give me some more. Ask me some more.
Sandra says you are cutting up. Says your family is here and can answer your questions. Somebody named Chicken Nugget. I don't know who it is, but they said your laugh is one of a kind.
Chicken Nugget, who's that?
I don't know. They're gonna have to tell us. Emma Ireland says, "Hey, Professor Snowden."
Oh man,
That's Emma.
Em, can I talk to Emma? Just kidding, just kidding.
Mary Snowden says, Maylene Snowden, may God continue to bless and give you the props you deserve.
And I think well deserved.
Carolyn Shaw says, hey, Uncle Elton, looking good. She says, but I didn't expect anything different from my second husband. And she says, it's a joke. She says, love you much.
Well, she said it's a joke real quick, didn't she?
Bree Snow says, hey, family, Brittany in the house.
Right on. Hey, Brittany. Hey, girl. What's happening?
Kim says, hey, Brittany, NY, Malene, Tuffy, Aunt Sandra, Kim, Craig, thank you for letting us know. There's a lot of laughter from Nibia Snowden. Pokey, I guess, says, hey, NY. It says they're happy for you. They enjoy, watching and seeing the joy on your face. Nibia Snowden says, yes, tell them Ann Pop. Is that a nickname for you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, they couldn't.
How'd you get that name? What does that mean? Or what is it? How did it come about?
Because they couldn't say grandpa. So they called me Ann Pop.
So they made up a name for you.
Right. And I'll do it. Oh man. I have really enjoyed the interview.
Oh, we're not finished yet. We got to talk about you and your Flames years.
Oh my gracious.
We're going to talk about the Flames. I know you're ready
now,
for that.
Fia says she loves the way her grandfather tells stories. She loves the way your stories make you laugh.
Yeah.
As Branch says, great stories, Mr. Elton.
Well, real quick, I'll share this with you. Well, we started the Flames because it was a man in Annapolis. He was a mailman, and we were always standing in front of the pool room, just acting like monkeys. So he said to us one day, "Why don't you all go out there and get in a flag football league with those white boys?" Now we didn't know anything about flag football, and I was the only one that really knew something because I had been to school and got the experience and came back. So anyway, we went out there and a few other people got on the team, and lo and behold, that year we wound up winning the championship. And ever since then, Flames became a real name around the town. So we were very popular. We used to do things for kids, like have parties, and then we would have games there and all types of things.
Huh? Let him ask you some more questions.
I keep forgetting.
Hey, Roger, go ahead. You got something for him?
Yeah, Mr. Snowden, I know. Thank you for all you've done and everything that you did for Annapolis. And even though you haven't got the recognition that you should have gotten. That we're trying to do something about that. But one of my questions is, did any of your children get any of your athletic ability? Because obviously you was a great athlete back in the day.
Yeah. I used to run. Yeah, I got a couple. Yeah.
But did any
I
of
tell you
them play
what,
football? Did any of them get your athletic skill?
no, not
Any of your
to that
children?
skill. No, I mean, not really, not really. In the manner of speech, not really. I mean, they played and they did what they had to do, but I mean, as far as that goes, but it was just it wasn't that important to them, or whatever. But anyway,
What about your grandchildren?
my grandchildren, I don't know nothing no more than a child. I think a child is the most important thing on the face of the earth. And I love them grandchildren, man. I love them babies, man. I just love children. Believe me, I love them, man. I do, man.
Yeah, grandbabies are the
They
best. I
love
got
you.
7.
Oh man, I'm telling you, yeah, I love them, man. Especially when they learn how to walk and stuff, man. It's so funny, man.
Oh yeah.
They are so funny.
Your
Well,
grandchildren love you too.
yeah,
Your
hey,
granddaughter from
listen to
Cali
me.
says you're the smartest person she knows.
That's because I'm always asking questions. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, sir.
Absolutely.
What goes up and don't come down?
Air.
Answer the question. Stop laughing. What goes up and don't come down?
And it doesn't come down.
What goes up and don't come down?
It doesn't come down, huh? We're gonna let
No,
you
no,
go ahead and
Roger, you know
speak.
that one?
Yeah, that's easy. Your age.
Oh.
I don't believe y'all didn't know the answer to that. I'm surprised.
He
Oh
have a good
man.
time.
Oh. Oh man.
Can I ask him a
But
question, Yana?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so King, you are a proud father of how many children?
4 girls and 4 boys.
You have 4 girls and 4 boys.
Yeah.
So Q, was Q just like you athletically?
When you say Q,
Yeah, one of the whoever Poke is, they said that Q was pretty much like you.
That's Ify. That's your grandson. Ify, son, the real tall one.
Yeah.
yeah. I had to think for a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well. Let's talk about.
Well, how am I doing for my first interview?
Oh, you're doing
All
good, sir. You've
You're
done
all
great.
fantastic
right,
job.
good. Okay, oh,
Yeah.
we together. Let's go. I'm gonna get a little more comfortable with you. Go ahead.
So now you as a quarterback. You kind of back during that time. The name Johnny Unitas was the name in Baltimore, but
Hmm.
Elton Snowden was the name in Annapolis. What was it that drove you to want to play quarterback, the position quarterback? What was it that you like about playing quarterback?
Because man, listen, when we used to play out behind our house, play football, I found out how well I could play the football when I started playing tackle football. We should throw the ball up and catch it, and whoever had run it had to pass it, etc., etc. But I found out I could throw the football just by throwing it one day. And then by going to school, I picked up a few techniques on how to play the position other than throw the ball. So once one identified the other, I became a pretty good passer with the football. Like I was referring to you, I said one day somebody gonna from Washington D.C. gonna come down here and have some tapes, etc. of me when I played against Armstrong. I told you about the play before,
Yeah, yeah.
but But all in all, thank God I could throw the football. Lord have mercy. And you know what I do now? I sit back now because I love football. I sit back now and just look and listen, look at the money these football players are making now for throwing a goddamn, excuse my language, for throwing football. Man, I could throw the football a mile. If I was making that kind of money, man, for throwing the football, but it makes me feel so good inside that I had that talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I could throw the ball. I'm telling you, man, ain't no joke.
You know, I used to watch you. I used to watch you play. You know, you were amazing.
Yeah. Where did
Yeah.
you watch me from?
From the sidelines.
I mean, out at base high school, or
No,
whatever.
this was over at Weems Welling.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
Uh,
okay, home flavor. Okay, home flavor, right? Oh, Williams Wellington Field. That's
uh-huh.
what's happening. Yes, sir. That was the
Mrs.
beginning of all. That was the beginning of all of it, baby. And see, like, look, when we got the Flames team together, I was one that was more or less spearheading the whole thing because I had gone to college, like I said before, and got that little bit of experience, you know.
Yeah.
But once I got into it, my brother got into it, you know, we raised a lot of hell back in the day playing flag football, man. You would have enjoyed it, Jay. Yes, sir. And and
Now, did
and
you?
and and not
I have
that,
a question.
huh?
She's ready to ask you a question.
Go ahead, I'm listening there.
Did you have any mentors?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of, you know. Not that I know of, really.
No mentors.
Uh, no, not in that sense, you know.
Mm.
Okay. So, who
My
had the
son,
most influence on you?
my mother, my mother.
Good
Well,
answer.
what you mean, as I became an adult, or just youth age, or it doesn't make any
Uh,
difference?
yeah, yeah, no difference.
Yeah, you know.
Nobody influenced you but your mother? No other
Yeah.
athlete or nothing?
Mm. I used to get a lot of. I used to get a lot of. I used to get a lot of good play from a lot of good people when I was coming up and playing football. You know, here and there,
Name some of them.
and naming some of them. You know, professional. You know the first black man to win the Super Bowl in football.
Who was it?
Who, Doug Williams?
Yeah, yeah, man. You know
Uh,
Doug, man. He
yeah.
make it like he ain't know. He know too. You should know that if you only play football. Mhm.
Oh man, you know you are great. You know
Thank you,
this
thank you,
is truly an honor. You know,
thank you.
but you know you received an award from the mayor. You do you remember receiving that award from the mayor?
Yes, I do. I still got it.
What was that about?
It was about showing appreciation for the attempt I made to get the union. Because
Mm.
believe me, let me share this with you real quick. During the time I was in Baltimore, this particular day, I got confused about what to do because the people back then, when I was going in office and they would tell me you have to go over here, you have to go over there, they were just running me all over the place when all they had to do was use that which call phone that just come in, you know, where you which call your calls and all. But they would send me, you know, then I would go and I would go and I would get lost. But this particular day, after the president campaign was just about over, I was sitting on the bench by myself, kind of like lightly crying, you know. And this white guy came by and he sat down. He said, "Your name Elton Snowden?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "You must be one hell of a person." I said, "Why do you say that?" He said, "Because I lived in Annapolis for 15 years. And for you to make the attempt you're making now, more people should know about it." He shook my hand and said, "Keep it up." I never forget it as long as I live.
one son, not four. Tell him you made a mistake. You said he had four.
Yeah, somebody corrected that
Oh,
on the chat.
well, I'm being guided through this whole interview, you know, so I'm a little slow on the pickup, you know. She was just telling me, you know.
That you had three
Yeah.
girls and a boy.
I had 3 girls and 1 boy
By mistake.
Okay.
by mistake.
My mistake.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Hey, listen, how am I doing for my first interview?
Fabulous.
Amazing.
Doing good, sir.
Yeah.
For the questions.
You know, like I said, you know, it's an honor having you on the show. You know, it's been real. It's been great. You know, if there was anything that you wanted to leave that's encouraging to all the listeners out there, or viewers rather, what would you leave them with?
Just remain more concerned about the other man than yourself, or
Wow,
the
that's
other
powerful.
woman than
That's
yourself. You know,
deep.
just remember,
Yeah.
life is not only yours.
Hmm.
But other than that, I have appreciated talking to you all, and I apologize if I had any slowness in my interview because this is my first one, you know, being
Sure.
85 years of age.
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's really been fun. Honestly, it's really been fun. I enjoyed it. Y'all coming back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Why you laughing? Why you laughing? Yes or no? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
See if we got any more questions.
Do you have any more questions available, or?
Well, let's check and see. Let's check and see if Yana or Roger have anything left for you. Okay. You got,
Yeah.
I'd
you
just
have
like to
anything for
thank
me?
you for allowing us to interview you. You've been amazing, and it's been quite an honor. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
You say you want to ask
Yeah,
a question? Go.
Ayana, he won't answer your question.
I done forgot the question. Now you took so long to answer. I ain't kidding. You know I'm 85. Hey, look. 8 plus 5 is 13. Play that number tomorrow. 85, 13, and send me something to change, please.
I might just do that. I might have to.
Are y'all aware of any of the names of my children?
Well, look, we know some. We know the one that's standing right next to you, Kyra,
Right.
right?
And my son, you know his name?
I know. What's his name?
His name is Elton Snowden.
I knew that.
my
I was
son
going to
now,
take a guess.
my son and I are equally one. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's what I named him when he was born, Elton Snowden. Elton Snowden Jr. Don't forget the JR.
They know you a character.
Oh man,
It's been a lot of fun, man. It's been a lot of fun, for real.
Roger, you got anything for him?
Now I got
Mr. Snowden, go ahead, sir.
Is this
You got
being
something to say?
is this being circulated all over the world?
Yep,
No,
believe it or not, it is.
not yet.
Well, you can tell there's something wrong with me, right?
Is
Go
it?
ahead.
No, you straight. You're
Oh
excellent.
man,
You know,
yeah, I know.
yeah. It was an honor to have you on our show, sir. We
Oh man,
really
and it
appreciate you
has been
giving
a
us your.
and it has been a privilege for me.
Now, everybody out there that's on YouTube, please subscribe to the show. If you enjoyed the show tonight, you'll enjoy many more shows that we have but subscribe and donate. Donate to the show. We have a mission where we are trying to raise money for scholarship funds. Also, we have an internship. We have an intern that works for us now from Frostburg State University. Subscribe and donate. And thank you for joining the show tonight. Mr. Snowden, King.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate this. It was an honor to have you, and who knows, you may be back. Would you like that?
I ain't never been nowhere. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to share what I think. I love you all, and y'all stay good to each other, huh?
Awesome.
All
Absolutely.
right. Okay,
Yes,
take
sir.
care. That was good.
Good night, sir.
So, everybody out there, we'll see you next week for another edition. We're going to have another good show next week for real. You want to tune in live, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever, but mainly on YouTube. Want to see you on YouTube. Thank you for joining us tonight. Guys, got anything to say?
Good night.
Thanks for the support, everybody. Good night.
Peace.
Peace.